Coming up on this episode of On the Go with BCSO, we will introduce you to a new program called Safe Kids Academy, showcase our Patrol Canine unit, and highlight our 4th of July weekend. Hello, I'm Deputy Maria Fernez, and welcome to On the Go with BCSO. On Saturday, June 21st, the Sheriff's Office launched a new teaching initiative called Safe Kids Academy. The Academy is a 3-hour course designed to teach children between the ages of 5 to 12 years old life lessons in order to help keep them safe. The Academy covers anti-bullying, proper way and reasons for calling 911, fire safety, home safety including home security and objects to avoid in the home, stranger awareness, how to avoid strangers in vehicles while practicing a predefined exit strategy in order to escape possible abduction. One of the interactive lessons taught includes personal safety involving how to avoid an approaching stranger and a rappelling technique called stun and run. Each student has the opportunity to practice this technique both in a group and individual setting. After graduation, we were able to speak with some of the parents and students attending the academy.
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was very informative and very appropriate for today's youth, and I really appreciate the program.
Well, I hope you do it again.
Okay.
I'm going to tell all my friends about it.
One thing you learned.
Always to be nice.
I think anything that has to do with anti-bullying, because I know it's a big problem in today's society, especially when you read the newspaper and everything going on.
Did you enjoy the program?
Yes, very much.
What was your favorite part?
The van.
The van, that was your favorite part?
Future classes will be held at the following locations: South Precinct on Saturday, July 19th, East Precinct Saturday, August 23rd, Canaveral Precinct on Saturday, September 27th, and West Precinct on Saturday, October 11th. All classes are from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, please call our Community Services Unit at 321-264-7755 or visit our website at www.brevardsheriff.com.
Hey, come on,
As you can see, this is a great opportunity for your children to learn a lot and have fun in the process. Since the 1800s, dogs have been used to augment police patrol forces in the United States. In 1997, the Brevard County Sheriff's Office reestablished the Canine Unit with 4 teams, each consisting of a canine and his handler. Currently, the Canine Unit has 13 canine teams assigned to different precincts throughout the county. Although there are 3 Labrador Retrievers used for bomb detection and missing persons tracking, the bulk of the unit is comprised of German Shepherds, Dutch Shepherds, and Belgian Malinois, which are used for patrol and narcotics detection. As you may already know, canines are utilized for many purposes. They provide support to patrol unit by assisting in tracking fleeing subjects, high-risk arrests, warrant executions, narcotics investigations, missing persons, suspicious packages, and crowd control, to name a few. The Canine Unit also performs public demonstrations in order to educate the public of their role in law enforcement for Brevard County. Highly trained dogs and handlers work every day to support the law enforcement effort by the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. Thank you for your dedication to this agency. The Brevard County Sheriff's Office Patrol Component is another very important agency function. They are the eyes and ears of the agency and do an outstanding job at protecting our citizens. In a recent incident, Corporal John Jennings observed a vehicle driving 20 miles per hour under the speed limit on Babcock Street and Waco Boulevard in Palm Bay.
I conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle, made contact with the registered owner who identified himself as Mr. During the traffic stop, he was very kind and polite, did not appear to be inconvenienced by a traffic stop at all, at which time a check of his driver's license registration indicated both to be valid. As I didn't have any other reason to detain him, I ended the traffic stop with a verbal warning. And later on that day, around 1:30 p.m., I received a call from Brevard County Communications Center indicating Mr. had been entered into the NCIC FCIC as missing and endangered. I made contact with additional units. We sent Bolo out to additional agencies in the surrounding area, and I returned back to the area where I last saw him. As I was traveling southbound on Babcock Street, I observed Mr. traveling northbound. I initiated a traffic stop and made contact with him. Based on the traffic stop earlier, I could tell that Mr. health was diminishing. Made contact with Brevard County Fire and Rescue, who responded to the scene and transported Mr. to the hospital, where he received medical treatment and later recovered, and was later reunited with his family.
That is a perfect example of our teamwork at its best.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Ron Little with the Brevard County Sheriff's Office Fugitive Unit. We are currently actively searching for Mr. Travis Carr regarding an outstanding arrest warrant for a violation of probation in reference to battery on a law enforcement officer, and he has a no bond status. Mr. Carr is approximately 6'2", 195 pounds, and he has a star tattoo on his face and a knife tattoo on his neck. Mr. Carr's criminal history includes battery, forgery, loitering and prowling, burglary, and grand theft. He has ties to the Cocoa and Titusville area. Please contact our fugitive unit at 264-5333 or call Crime Line at 1-800-TIPS. All calls to Crime Line are confidential, and callers can remain anonymous and be eligible for a reward of up to $1,000 for information leading to an arrest.
Promise in Brevard is a nonprofit organization with the mission of providing a housing development for adults with special needs. Promise will be the future home for approximately 100 residents and will be located adjacent to the Hammock Landing Shopping Plaza in West Melbourne. Promise will provide several levels of support based on the individual needs of the resident. Their dream is to have a community with many amenities such as pool and jacuzzi, game room, art studio, computer lab, farmers market, health, wellness, and fitness, plus a whole lot more. Health, wellness, and fitness is a very intricate part of the program, which has already been implemented. Check out this clip as I caught up with Deputy Chelsea Holliday and Executive Director Betsy Farmer of Promise for an hour of fitness. Office, and I'm here with Chelsea Holliday, who is also a deputy with Brevard County Sheriff's Office, and Betsy Farmer with Promise of Brevard. Chelsea, tell me a little bit about what you do here.
Every other Friday, I teach a boot camp class for young adults with special needs. They're related with Promise. We just do like a normal boot camp class. I've got even the girls in here doing push-ups, lifting weights, stretching, just working on things that everyday kind of things, squats, deadlifts, things that they need to do for their everyday life. And every week they've been getting stronger. It's been a lot of fun.
Excellent. And Betsy, tell me a little bit about Promise.
Promise is a housing development for young adults with special needs that we're building in West Melbourne behind the Hammock Landing Shopping Center there off of Palm Bay Road. We have 39 acres of land, and we'll have about 131 young adults living there, about 115 with special needs, and probably 15 or 16 college students from Florida Tech that will be living there as housing assistants. And we'll also have 9 different businesses that we're going to have to hire the young adults to work. And a big part of what we're doing is health, wellness, and fitness. And so what Chelsea is doing is wonderful, kind of like goes right into the whole program and what we're going to be doing. And she's been such an amazing blessing and really inspired these guys to get more active and how important it is to eat right and fitness. And so we're super blessed to have her in our life. So,
well, Chelsea, tell me how you got involved and how long you've been doing this.
I've been doing it for a couple months now. My little brother, he has Down syndrome, and so when I come and do this, it's not even like I'm doing something for them. It's like they're doing something for me. Every day I leave, I call my dad. I'm like, this was amazing. This is one of the best things I've ever done in my life. So it's been a real treat for me too.
Thank you, Deputy Holliday, for volunteering your time for such a great program. If you would like more information about Promise in Brevard, please visit their website at promiseinbrevard.com. Earlier this month, we celebrated the birth of our country with cookouts, baseball games, parades, and fireworks, at least when it wasn't raining. The Sheriff's Office had a great time at the downtown Melbourne 4th of July parade. Sheriff Ivy led the way along with our 2014 U.S. and Fire Games silver medalist basketball team, our Bloodhounds, and our volunteer mounted posse. The kids especially loved the ice freeze pops that our team handed out. Thank you to everyone who came out and to the spectators who cheered us on.
This is Agent Martin with the Brevard County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. We're asking the public's assistance in solving unsolved homicide. It occurred in 1980. It was on Saturday, October 11th, 1980, approximately 8:30 in the morning. Brevard County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to the area of Morrell Road and Rockledge Airport in Rockledge. It was discovered a victim was dumped on the side of the roadway. The victim was a black female between the ages of 20 and 25 years old, approximately 5'6" tall, 120 pounds, brown hair with red highlights and brown eyes. During the investigation, it was discovered on August 11, 1980, approximately 2 months prior, at 2 o'clock in the morning. The Clearwater Police Department arrested the victim for obstruction. During the arrest, the victim was transported to Pinellas County Detention Center. Initially, the victim refused to provide her name or any type of personal information. Later, attorneys spoke with the victim, who then later provided the name of Joanna English, a date of birth, and a social security number, which was later discovered fictitious. But once the state received the name and date of birth, social security, she was released from the jail on ROR status. If anyone has any information regarding this case, this homicide and unsolved cold case, you're urged to call Brevard County Sheriff's Office at area code 321-633-8413, or you can email us at majorcrimes@bcso.us, or contact the crime line at 1-800-423-TIPS. Thank you.
Today, Deputy Soto and Matilda came to visit us at the Brevard Sheriff TV studio. Matilda is a beautiful hound mix who was a shining star in the Paws and Stripes program. She easily passed her AKC Canine Good Citizen test and literally jumped through hoops at her graduation. Matilda is fully housebroken and gets along with other dogs. Matilda, along with many other animals, are available for adoption at our county animal shelters. In fact, during the month of July, the county shelters have a great adoption special. Name your price plus $10. Don't miss out on the opportunity to take Matilda or one of the many furry friends home with you today. Thank you for joining us for another episode of On the Go with BCSO. On behalf of Sheriff Ivey and 1,400 employees and volunteers of the Sheriff's Office, thank you for your support.